Making Heads and Tails of Homophones. Written by Tammy Scott. Homophones are tricky words in the English language. They are words that sound the same, but they look different and have different meanings. The word homophone means same sound. The word was created by using parts of words from the Greek language. Homo, a Greek root that means the same, and phon, a Greek root that means sound, thereby making a homophone something that has the same sound. For example, does a bear have bare feet? Of course, a bear has bare feet. Bears can't wear shoes where they live. There are two pairs of homophones. Can you find them? What does each one mean? Let's see. Bear, an animal, and bear, having no covering. Wear, to have or carry on your body, and where, a location. Let's see if we can try some more fun homophones. I have a big knot in my laces of my sneakers, and I cannot get it out by myself. Hopefully, my dad can help me. I don't want these shoes to be stuck on my feet forever. Can you find the pair of homophones? The first is knot, a string that is tied together tightly, which sounds just like the word not, meaning in no way. Let's try some more. There was only one piece of cake left, and both kids wanted to eat it. In order to keep the peace in the house, Mom split the cake so that the kids can share it and no one would fight. Can you find the homophones? Peace, part of a larger object, and peace, quiet or calm. Are we allowed to read our stories aloud to the class, or will we be reading them quietly to ourselves? What are the homophones here? Could it be allowed means permitted, which sounds just like aloud, said in a voice that can be heard out loud? What about it is our day if it is our day off from school and the weather is beautiful? Let's drive an hour to the beach so we can see the sea, listen to the waves, and feel the sun on our faces. There's two homophones here. Can we find them? Let's see. An hour is a measurement of time, which sounds a lot like our, which means it belongs to us. What about if we can see to look at the sea, the ocean? The maid washed the dishes, made the bed, and went through the house collecting the trash, which she threw out in the garbage can when she left. There are two pairs of homophones. Can we find them? The maid, who's a woman who cleans the house. Maid, which means to cause to happen. Through, in one side and out the other. And threw, which means to toss, the past tense of to throw. Let's keep going. There's some more to hear. The new student came into the cafeteria and looked lonely. Matthew knew how he felt because last year he was new to the school and didn't know anyone. Matthew asked the new student to sit at his table because no one should have to sit alone at lunch. Can you see the homophones? Well, let's see. New, which is the past tense of know, and new means he just arrived. know, which means to have it in your mind, and no, which means not or none. Let me tell you a tale about a hare with soft hair. He has long ears, brown fur, and a fluffy tail. He lives in a forest of fir trees and nibbles on grass. There are actually three homophones here. Can we tell what they are? Tail, a part of an animal. A tale, a story that is told. Fur, hair on animals. A fir, which is an evergreen tree or a shrub. A hare, which is an animal like a rabbit. And hair, a thin strand that grows on the skins of humans and mammals. Look at those wonderful homophones. The brave knight rode his horse down the road at night. I can hear the horse's hooves, so I know he will be here soon. All of those homophones, can we tell them apart? We have a knight, a soldier from the Middle Ages, who rode at night, the hours of darkness after the sun goes down. He rode to be carried by an animal, past tense of ride, down the road, a place for people or cars to travel on. We hear to get information through our ears because he is here in this place. Let's try some more. The girl ate 4 pairs of pears for breakfast. That is a total of 8 pears. She must be really, really full. Can you find the homophones? There's 8 to put in your mouth as food, past tense of to eat. There's 8, meaning the number. There's pears, 2 of something, and then there's pears, the wonderful fruit she ate. There's 4, how something is used, and 4, a number. One more. If Jack steps on a tack while walking barefoot, he'll need to wait for his heel to heal before he can run again. Can you find all 3? Heel, a contraction for he will. Heel, the part of the foot. And heal, to get healthy again. A wonderful world of homophones. They sound so tricky to the ear. But when we see them and make sense of our sentences, it helps us understand how they work so differently. Now that you know what homophones are, you can become a word detective. Listen and look carefully when you're reading to see how many more you can find. There are lots of them in the English language.